27-year-old medical student at Ohio State University, Brian vanished without a trace from a popular bar in Columbus, Ohio, in April 2006. Surveillance footage shows him entering the establishment, but never leaving. Brian Randall Shaffer was a second-year medical student at Ohio State University, known for his bright personality, intelligence, and love of music. He had dreams of becoming a doctor and possibly starting a band. Despite the rigors of medical school, Brian maintained a strong social life and was especially close to his father, Randy Shaffer, and younger brother, Derek. In early 2006, Brian's life took a difficult turn when his mother, Renee Shaffer, passed away from a rare form of bone cancer. He was also in a serious relationship with fellow medical student Alexis Wagoner. The couple had planned a vacation to Miami over spring break, set to begin just days after Brian disappeared. On the night of March 31, 2006, Brian and his friend Clint Florence went out to celebrate the start of spring break. They began their night at the Ugly Tuna Saloona, a bar located in Columbus's South Campus Gateway area. The two friends bar hopped along High Street, meeting up with another friend, Meredith Reed, along the way. At around 1:15 a.m., the group returned to the Ugly Tuna Saloona for a final round of drinks. Surveillance footage captured Brian entering the bar around that time. According to Clint and Meredith, the three eventually got separated. When the bar closed at 2 a.m., Clint and Meredith waited outside for Brian, but he never came out. Despite the extensive use of security cameras, no footage showed Brian leaving the bar. It was as if he had vanished into thin air. When Brian failed to board his flight to Miami with Alexis on April 3, 2006, alarm bells rang. His family filed a missing person report, and the Columbus Police Department launched a massive search. The Ugly Tuna Saloona, located on the second floor of a now-defunct entertainment complex, had only one public entrance, monitored by a security camera. Investigators reviewed footage extensively and confirmed Brian entered the bar but never saw him exit through the main entrance or back stairwell. Police searched nearby buildings, rooftops, dumpsters, and even local sewer systems. Cadaver dogs and search parties canvassed the area, but no trace of Brian was found. His bank accounts, cell phone, and credit cards showed no activity after that night. With no body, no signs of struggle, and no concrete leads, Brian Shaffer's disappearance has become a magnet for speculation. Several theories have emerged, though none have been proven. Some believe that Brian accidentally died inside the bar or the building complex. Perhaps he fell into a hidden construction area or became trapped. However, thorough searches yielded no signs of his body or personal belongings, making this theory unlikely. 2. Voluntary disappearance. Could Brian have chosen to disappear? Some theorists suggest he may have staged his disappearance to start a new life. He was grieving his mother and under pressure in medical school. But those who knew him say this was out of character. He was planning a trip with his girlfriend and appeared excited about the future. Another widely considered theory is that Brian met with foul play inside the bar. Could he have been attacked and smuggled out through a service exit, possibly disguised? The complex layout of the building could have provided an unmonitored escape route. Yet again, there is no evidence to support this theory. 4. Clint Florence's silence. Brian's friend, Clint Florence, has drawn suspicion due to his lack of cooperation. He hired a lawyer and refused to take a polygraph test. Some find this suspicious, though there is no evidence linking Clint to any wrongdoing. Perhaps the most eerie element of this case is the surveillance footage. Brian is seen entering the bar but never exiting. Police considered the possibility that he changed clothes or disguised himself to avoid detection, but this seems unlikely in a busy, crowded bar. Investigators also examined whether the cameras could have missed him leaving. Blind spots in the layout may have provided opportunities, but the idea that someone could exit unnoticed in a heavily monitored area remains hard to accept. His father, Randy Shaffer, became a tireless advocate for finding his son, organizing search parties and working closely with law enforcement. Tragically, Randy died in a freak accident in 2008 when a tree branch fell on him during a storm. Alexis Wagoner, Brian's girlfriend at the time, left him daily voicemails for years after his disappearance. In 2009, one of her calls went straight to voicemail, suggesting the phone had briefly been turned on. However, cell phone experts concluded it was likely a glitch or a result of the phone being reactivated temporarily. Despite numerous tips and leads, there has been no verified sighting of Brian since March 31, 2006. His case remains open with the Columbus Division of Police, and a reward is still offered for information leading to his whereabouts.